It's Coach P. I want to welcome you to a new episode of No Cap. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share so you can help us build the community. Check out this clip with me and my boy KC. Enjoy the clip. Let's get it.
No cap. Like this.
How you been, my brother?
All is well, man. What's up with you?
Same old shit, different day. Same old thing, different day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's always a beautiful thing when we get on, So, man, it's a beautiful thing. We on again for another episode, bringing it to you. Well, damn near live because we almost went live today, just off the cuff. But the next episode will be live. So y'all make sure y'all get ready to be in the chat because the next episode of No Cap will be live with your boy KC and Coach P. So,
hey, when you do it though, like before we do it, like on one of these trailers you be doing, put going live on that day. And once you put the day in there, I know we going live that day, so we just lock it in.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe we'll we'll promote it a little bit to our.
That's what I'm saying. Put it on there so when it come up, you know what I'm saying? Because
it had a countdown. Yeah, it had a countdown.
I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and it popped up on my reel page.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Because it's real.
It popped up on the reels. You know what I'm saying? I think I went like four swipes in, and then it was us. I was like, oh shit, this us on here.
yeah. Because it's really real. You know what I mean? Right. It popped up on the reel because it's really real. It's really real talk, no cap. You feel me? And just to keep it clear, so everybody know, no cap is a play on a couple things. First and foremost, obviously, no cap. When people say no cap, so real talk, no cap. But also, more importantly, is spelled with the K-N-O-W as in knowledge, and it's an abbreviation for the knowledge and wisdom of KC and Parrish. That's what the KAP stands for. So you're getting the knowledge and wisdom of KC and Parrish here live, no cap, raw and uncut. And in addition to that knowledge and wisdom, sometimes you're just going to get some straight up real talk. So you'll get a little bit of everything. You may love it. You may like it. You may agree. You may disagree. But at the end of the day, one thing that everybody got to agree with is 100% authentic.
Best part about it.
No cap. Yeah, it's the best part about it for sure.
That's the best part about it. Hey, I was reading a book today. I went deep into my archives and read a real good book today.
Okay. What you got? The bear who could or would? What the hell is that?
Brown bear, what do you see?
Okay.
That's the book I wrote today. It didn't have no significant meaning. I just wanted to read it. Sometimes you want to go nurture your inner child. And when you do that, you go back to something that's so simple, so plain, and just a good little overall read. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. You know what I mean? And you can just keep going through and see everything looking at you. Great book.
Yeah. Sometimes you also your inner child want to beat up other people's inner child, but that's another story.
Wow.
Man, sometimes some of these kids, man, that we do so much for, or that the community, that the parents do so much for nowadays, they so used to just getting it that they don't really appreciate it. They just come to expect it and be rude sometimes and disrespectful, and it's all they know. And so my inner child knows what it's like not to have a lot of what these kids have nowadays. So sometimes my inner child be wanting to be like, what's up with you, bro? I'm trying to see you.
I pick a corner real quick.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what it is? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Nah, go ahead. I was just saying, they'd be like, oh, everything that your parents doing for you that you got that a kid like me wish he would have had ain't good enough. Yeah, bro. We gotta.
that go back to what we said way back in the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
But when we go back to say, man, it's some punk ass parents. But at the same time, it's a lot of punk ass kids. And this ain't all they know. These kids been raised up with a lot of them. Been raised up with the parent, mom, dad, good home, respectable, but they get out here and they want to start acting a donkey. And so when you act a donkey, everybody want to think it's a game until both players start playing, until we put it on two players. You know what I mean? So hey, sometimes
and my
you gotta,
inner child be ready to put it on two players.
sometimes you gotta put it on two players. Don't mean you gotta hit them, but sometimes you gotta pump fake like you know what I'm saying? Like you're finna get on a bumper. And once you do that,
Boom.
right, then
These shots now I'm just playing.
Sometimes, hey man, an accidental kidney. But
real talk. But real talk, to your point, reading that book, The Inner Child is real. And it's something that I'll talk about in my book, Train the Brain and the Body Will Follow, about going back and raising your inner child and doing a better job than those, whether they did a great job or a subpar job of raising you when it was their turn. It's your job to now, as the adult and as the authority figure in your life and as the leader of your life, to go back and re-raise not only things that may have been instilled from parents or relatives or community, but also from yourself as a child, because we also made decisions when we were younger that are not the best decisions for us today. And those decisions led to habits that are not the best habits to continue to have today. So whether it was from circumstance of environment or it was just from a bad decision, and I know from speaking from experience that I've had both of those things, and that's why I put into practice re-raising the inner child, and I'll talk about it in the book. So that is a big thing.
Yo, two parts real quick. First, tell me what was that question you emailed me so I can write it down real quick.
Absolutely. So this came from one of our viewers and listeners and viewers that watches every episode, and they actually like what will be in the chat when we go live, these questions will be in the chat. This came directly from. So when we go live, make sure you put questions like this in the chat, and we'll do our best to go and cover those. But it was
I don't even want to cover it right now. I just want to hear it so I can write it down so I can come back to it.
Yeah. We'll cover it on this episode, but we don't have to go to it right now. So the first one was, question one was dreams versus goals. And that's it's not necessarily a question, but it's a question. You know what I mean? So a comparison of a relationship between dreams versus goals. That's question one.
The comparison between them. Okay. I'm with you. Go ahead. What's the next one?
Yeah, like the differences, the relationship, the comparison, however you want to go about it. The second one is discipline must be paired with consistency to be effective. Agree or disagree? Discipline must be paired with consistency to be effective. Agree or disagree? Those will be our topics of discussion today, thoughtful topics of discussion today, and that we give best practices for. So those will be our best practice questions for today once we get to that. In between all that, you're going to get everything else.